Essprom. EPM Simplified. Close Management and Consolidation. Benefits of using CMC. In continuation from the last video, now we can talk about the CMC cash flow. As we have seen previously that in the CMC trial balance is loaded for a particular period and a particular entity through data management. When the data is loaded through data management, it gets allocated to the particular accounts as well as to their default movements, which are tagged to the account dimension members. The data tagged to these particular movements under closing balance under 4 movements are movements cash, movements operating, movements finance and movements investing. From these movements, the members are also shared under the cash flow member in the same movement dimension. This cash flow hierarchy is, by default, built in such a way that the data gets allocated to particular cash flow members. And also, you can see a member called cash change in the same movement dimension, which has 3 childs. Opening balance cash, FX_total non-cash, closing balance cash. In CMC, the cumulative translation adjustment, CTA, does not directly impact cash flow because it is a balance sheet equity account and represents unrealized gains and losses arising from foreign currency fluctuations rather than actual cash movements. For the cash flow statement, cash flow is equal to cash change. However, during reporting, these CTA calculations can create discrepancies, which are adjusted through the FCCS_FX_total_ non-cash account. This happens because the system translates cash flow from operations using an exchange rate, and a corresponding adjustment is required to balance the statement. In essence, while CTA itself does not involve cash transactions, it can affect how cash flow appears in reports, and this impact is corrected through the FCCS_FX_total_ non-cash adjustment entry. Also, the cash flow and cash change of a particular entity should be equal. Now, open the cash flow validation data form and select the entity. Here I am selecting New York, which is 100% holding entity. You can see here that the cash flow and the cash change are balanced. Now I am selecting Chicago, which is a subsidiary. You can see here. The cash flow and cash change are also balanced. Now I am selecting the USA entity, which is the parent. We can see here, the data of its child, New York and Chicago, are rolled up successfully, and the cash flow is balanced. Now, let's move on to the dashboard. In CMC, you can simply create a customized financial dashboard by simply dragging and dropping the web forms you can see here. You have cash flow validation, balance sheet by consolidation and income statement by period. These dashboards help us to understand a clear picture of all things. For more details, mail us at support@essprom.com.